Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dear Honorable, our lecturers of visual programming courses for this class, which are Mrs. Nonstandard and Mrs. Evangelista Luz Windiana Palupi. We are from Team 1 of Mathematics Education 2023A. In this moment, we will tell you and present you about our final project of these courses. So, before we dive into that presentation, we will introduce ourselves first. I am Misel Rajasyah Hadi Putra with last to the number digit are 002 and my teammate Rahayu Sulistianingrum with last student digit number are 2, 8, and 7. So, permit us to present our final project of these courses. That's called, and we name it, GAME-WASTEMATH, Educational Math Mobile Game for Estimation and Measurement of Non-Standard Units with a STEM-based environmental care approach. Okay, for the first, it's about the background. Is the understanding of mathematics in primary school students already maximized? So, basic mathematics education plays an important role in shaping children's skills from an early age. However, in Indonesia, it's still a challenge, especially because many primary school students do not understand basic mathematical concepts. This lack of understanding can hinder the development of critical thinking skills needed to solve problems in everyday life. One of the basic concepts that needs special attention is the measurement of length, mass, and capacity using non-standard units. Although this material is part of the Merdeka curriculum implemented in primary schools. So the second one for the background is why do we need interactive media to teach basic mathematics and environmental awareness? So in addition, awareness of environmental issues such as waste management and its impact on climate change needs to be instilled in primary school students. Innovative, interactive, and relevant education with the concept of sustainability is essential to create a generation that cares about the environment. By integrating STEM, which are in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics education, and the Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs, especially SDGs number 4, which is in quality education, and SDG number 13, which is in addressing climate change. So that way, children will be equipped with a deep understanding to practice good waste management to become environmentally responsible citizens. So this application of interactive learning media such as Unity-based game development is able to provide a fun and educational learning experience. This media not only improves the understanding of basic mathematical concepts, but also forms better environmental awareness through an understanding of waste management and its impact on climate change. With a relevant and innovative approach, this learning media has great potential to be used by educators and families in supporting STEM-based and sustainable education. So, before we dive into the description of this media, we have to why I used to choose to develop this game, because we get the problem references. For the first is lack of basic understanding of mathematics. So, and the second one is low environmental awareness. And the third one is the need for interesting and effective media for student learning. And the last, or the fourth, is the need to linkage STEM education and SDGs. So, from that problem references, we have media objective. There are 4 media objectives for this game. For the first is help students develop basic math skills in a practical and effective way. The second one is support the implementation of STEM-based education in Indonesia, especially in primary schools. And the third one is combine math learning with environmental education on waste management. And the last one, or the fourth, is instill concern for the environment from an early age. So, for the next one is about the media description of the description of the media. WASTEMATH is a game-based learning application designed to teach basic maths such as estimation and measurement with non-standard units, while instilling environmental awareness. In this application, students learn interactively and fun in the context of environmental conservation. So, the media targets for this game also, WASTEMATH is a media aimed at elementary school students or primary school students, namely students who are in regular and international schools, where in regular schools, students can study mathematics and English. So, before we dive to the flow of the media usage, I will explain you the benefits of the media, of this media. By combining basic mathematical concepts and environmental awareness, WASTEMATH offers a variety of benefits that support the cognitive, emotional, and social development of primary school students. So, here are the benefits obtained from using this learning media. For the first is improve basic understanding of mathematics in the concept of estimation and measurement, as well as understanding the importance of environmental awareness. For the second is creating a fun learning experience and supporting diverse learning styles through game-based learning. And the third one is developing students' critical thinking skill so that they become accustomed to solving problems and making decisions based on these problems. And the fourth one is supporting STEM, which is in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Based education that helps students understanding concepts holistically. The fifth one, forming students' character with global insight through the integration of sustainability values. WASTEMATH instill awareness of environmental issues for more caring generations. And the last one of the benefit is encourage collaboration between teachers and students in supporting the learning process at school and at home. And the next are the media relevance. So, WASTEMATH is a media that is relevant to the needs of education in Indonesia and environmental awareness. So, in addition, this application is also designed to instill environmental awareness, support transformative education, and is relevant to global challenges and sustainability goals. So in here, I will explain you for the flow of the media usage. So, for the first, from this flow chart, we can say that the interactive conservation, which is in the main page, before you go to the main page, there are interactive conservation, which is in this interactive conservation, there are two characters that name Misel and Rahayu, our name self. So in here, Misel help Rahayu to sorting the waste because Rahayu is confusing with how to sorting waste. And the second is story and invitation to protect the environment. And then there is a waste sorting quiz after the story. After that, there is a main page. In the main page, there are 3 features. These are practice, which is this practice have 3 levels, and usually practice that used by teacher in teaching before they assign a task or duty to their students. So there are 3 levels: easy, medium, and hard. And then the second feature is challenges. So the challenge is there are 3 to level. There are 3 material, which is in calculating in the lens. And then after this, there are 3 level 2. These are easy, medium, and hard. And the second material is calculate the mass, which is in the 3 level 2. There are easy, medium, and hard. And then the last one of the material is calculate the capacity, which is in 3 level 2. These are easy, medium, and hard. And then the third feature is setting, which is in this feature you can, or the user can, adjust the volume or exit. So in the last, the material, usually teacher use the challenge feature in this game for assign the task or duty to their students. So for the last feature, there are 2 good features too. That is final challenge, or you can say all in one, which is in the term of education. Usually teacher use this for taking the conclusion from all the materials that learning today. So and then there was 2 progress tracking, which is in this progress tracking, student can see what progress they already get. So they can evaluate their understanding in the material. So in this WASTEMATH 2, in this games 2, there are a few features and advantage of this plus score of this game, which are in there are text-to-speech feature that help students who have style of learning which is in audio-visual, and also in visual too. The student can do. Okay, so for the next is about key features of the media. For the first, or the main features of the media. Okay, for the first is the interactive conversation, which are this conversation discusses ways to sort and recognize waste that can be naturally decomposed like organic, and that which cannot be decomposed like non-organic, which is equipped with questions as a means to encourage students to care more about the environment. And then the waste sorting quiz, which is there are a few quiz about which is the organic one or which is the non-organic one. So there is a main page which is there are practice, challenge, and quit, and the settings too. And for one, there is practice mode or practices page, which is this feature allows students to practice their math skills before playing in challenge mode. There are 3 difficulty levels. These are easy, medium, and hard, which provide various challenges according to the player's skills level. And the next is the challenge page or the challenge mode features. So this feature provides students with the opportunity to test their knowledge and skills in non-standard unit of measurement through several challenging quizzes. The challenge mode is divided into various categories such as length, mass, and capacity. This provides a more comprehensive and in-depth learning experience regarding various types of measurements. And the next is the sample question from the practice. There are hint and tutorial for this sample question, which is inside the practice mode. So for the next is all-in-one mode, which is these features allow students to play all categories of the challenge mode in one session. This feature provides a comprehensive review of the lesson learned in the practice mode and also the various categories in challenge mode. This way, students can strengthen their understanding thoroughly in one practice session. So, and the last one of the features is about progress tracking, which is this application provides a progress tracking feature through a summary of scores for each game. This feature helps students monitor their progress in learning and identify areas that need improvement, so they can focus more on aspects that need to be improved. So, and the last one, clear and user-friendly interface. WASTEMATH has a simple and user-friendly interface, which makes for a fun and engaging learning experience. It also includes a text-to-speech feature, which allows students to hear questions and instruction read aloud. This feature is especially useful for students who prefer to study with audio visual guidance, making it easier for them to understand the problems without having to read the text. So for the next, the technology innovation we use, there are three technology. For the game engine, we use Unity 2021, and for the design, we use FIGMA, and from the logical language, we use C# language. So, for the first technology used is Unity 2021, which Unity was chosen because of its flexible and reliable ability to create interactive games with attractive visuals. This platform is used to create game animation and integrate with programming. In addition, Unity is used in implementing development results of Android device so that this game is easily accessible to users. The second innovation technology that we use is FIGMA. Why? FIGMA is used to design clear and easy to use user interface or UI designs, especially for primary school students. By using FIGMA, the design process is more structured and efficient, so that the layout and visual elements can be designed optimally to support the learning. And the last of the technology we use is C# programming language, which are in building game logic, optimally organizing user interactions, and compiling mathematical functions. We use C#. This programming language is integrated with Unity to create interactive and responsive games. This combination of technologies produce innovative and effective digital learning media in improving students' understanding of basic mathematical concepts. So there are the next two. We can dive into the demo of the game. So I will demo the games first. So we will demo the games. So before we demo the games, I will show you the code of the C# and how I make the game from the Unity game engine, like a short story like. So I will open the Unity first. So here our Unity game engine, how we make it the game called WASTEMATH. We use Unity engine. So in these games there are 10 scenes or 9 scenes. So there are scenes plus screen, story, story 2, main menu, practice easy, practice average, practice hard, challenge, score, and the last one is all-in-one. There are 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 scenes. So every scene in this game is for the building of the game. Like the splash screen is for the loading screen, the story, and the story 2 is for the STEM and the environment story of Misel and Rahayu, how to waste or to sorting the waste. And the scene of the main menu is for the main menu. There are 3 features: that practice, challenge, quit, and settings. So in practice, there are practice easy, practice average, and practice hard. And then there are challenge, which is there are 3 material in calculating the length, calculating the mass, and calculating the capacity. And then there are progress checking, which is in since 8, in score. And the last one is all-in-one since, which is for the taking and conclusion. So this game I developed to Android with Android 7.0 until the highest one or the newest one now. So yeah, and yeah, then I will show you what is the code of the C# I use in this. So like this. Wait. There are a lot of code I use in here of C# language, although I didn't learn in these courses, but C# is my first language program that I learned in senior high school. So this is the view of our code. Like this, in this C language. Like the challenge, there are a few codes, so many codes in here, like because I developed these games before these courses or visual programming courses began, around 3 months before the courses began, because I'm interested at game development. So yeah, for spending my free time, I create this game. Yeah, I like to develop a game. I want to be developer game in another next day. I mean, so yeah, and then we will go to the demo and close this and go to the demo. Permit me to go to the demo first. Where is my games? I'm sorry, I'm finding the games. Where's my games? Where's my Nah, this is my game. We can open it and demo to all of you in here. I will demo it. So wait, guys. Okay, demo. Taking a free. Okay, I will demo it. Games. Okay, this is West Math.
One day in a beautiful park,
there is a story that I mentioned
was seen
before.
walking around.
So one day in the beautiful park, a small
Hello,
child
my
was,
name is Misel. How are you?
How are you?
I was
Then
waiting for my friend Lisa at the park to play with me.
Hello, my friends. My name is Lisa. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Lisa.
How are
You look a bit
You
down.
look
Is everything okay?
So in here, how you
Oh,
feel
hi,
confusing
Misel.
about how to waste,
I'm just
to
feeling
sorting waste
frustrated.
between
I've been
organic
trying
and
to sort my
non-organic.
trash, but I keep getting
And then
confused
Misel
about
helps
what's organic
the
and what's
Rahayu.
non-organic.
Confusing.
It's so overwhelming.
I see. Don't
Yeah,
worry,
I
Lisa.
see, don't worry,
A lot of
Rahayu.
people
A lot
feel
of
the
people
same
feel
way
the same
at
way at
first.
first.
Sorting waste can seem tricky,
But
but once you understand the basics,
it
it
becomes
becomes
really easy.
really easy.
Oh yeah, I
Really?
forget to mention it. So
I'd love to learn, but I don't
uh,
even know where to
I
start.
run the application on the
Don't
laptop
worry, I can help.
with
Let me explain how it works.
these Android apps, but I use emulator, BlueStack emulator to run.
After the
So
conversation,
there are
Rudy felt sorry for
here
Lisa,
there are
so he
story
offered to
two
help her.
that Misel helps the
Hi,
Rahayu
friends.
to
As good citizens, we should
do
understand about
sorting
waste, especially how to sort
and
it
there are
properly.
questions
Why?
quiz
Because by sorting
about
waste, we help keep the
sorting
environment
waste.
clean and help the
Okay.
earth stay healthy.
Can say
Now, I want to explain something very simple but important. There are too many types of waste, organic and
Misal
inorganic.
explain the
Organic waste
description
comes from
of
natural
how
materials,
to
like dry leaves,
sorting
food
waste
scraps, or fruit peels.
correctly.
This type of waste decomposes easily and can be turned into compost, which is great for enriching the soil. Meanwhile, non-organic waste includes items such as plastic, paper, or cans. This type of waste does not decompose easily, but can be recycled to prevent pollution.
Now try to guess whether
There
the
are
images
quiz
below are
this.
organic or
Which
inorganic
images
by
are
pressing
organic?
one of the images.
So I will try like organic is this. And then correctly. And which images are inorganic? So I use this. Okay. Then we can skip it. There are, I already mentioned it, there are three features. There are practice, challenge, and setting. Which is in setting, there are just volume and acid. Acid. Sorry. Sorry guys. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. And then there are practice, which is in here. There are easy, medium, and hard. You can like easy.
Let me show you how to play the game before you get started.
Each of the following is the videos. There are tutorials.
At the center top of the screen, there will be a question that you need to answer. Below the question, you'll see some buttons that you can... In the upper right-hand corner of the screen, there's a hint button. If you're having trouble answering the question, click on it to get some help. In the upper left-hand corner of the... Now you're ready to play the...
So which of the following is the EVS? You can see that. And also there are hints if the student do know. 4 to like this. Okay, we can skip it. Sorry. Okay. Then challenge. There are challenge. There are three materials: length, mass, and capacity. And then all in one. And then score for progress review. You can try the lens material first. There are three levels: easy, average, hard. Mass, easy, average, hard. Capacity, easy, average, hard. And all in one is all the materials. Okay, can do like lens for the first easy. How many push pins are required to equal the length of the spoon? This is the advanced features or plus features that I already mentioned it. The text to speech was
How many
audiovisual
push pins are required to equal the length of the spoon?
There are also times too. So how many push pins are required to equal the length of the spoon? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 push pins. Okay. And also there are few. This is score if you not reach the true in 7, you will try again. Okay. Then do. Sorry. Okay. And the mass material I will try mask the average. So click the scale where red apple and green pear is in the right balance, like this. It's a mask. Okay, can put level. So and the last material about capacity, I will use hard. So for soda cans are need to fill 1 milk carton. How many soda cans are need to fill 2 milk carton? So 8. Okay. Like this for the capacity. Okay, you can create level, and then I will show you the mass again, the average. And now I see like the mass in the heart, and like this. Drag and drop the lemon to match the weight of papaya on the scale. So like this. For the balance, this is the match material. Balance, submit. Okay, nice. We can put the level, and now we can do the taking conclusion steps. The teachers all in one. So there are all the materials that conclusion. This is the first material, which is in length 2, and then this is the capacity material. This went wrong, so this is a lens. This is the mass, the lightest, so wrong feeder. So we can click the level, and then we can go to the progress tracking or score, so the students can evaluate on their work on the lens, mass, and capacity, which is like this. The student is less at materials of lens or mass or capacity, like that. So for the demo, I already finished the demo. Maybe we can now go to the next steps, which is now is my teammates return on the next explanation. Check it out.
Okay, next, I'm Rahayu Sulistianingrum. So, firstly, I will explain about our media advantage. So, there are 4 media advantage in our application. First, application design that is attractive and suitable for elementary school children's learning. With its engaging design tailored for young learners, our application makes learning fun. Second, there are features that can be adjusted to the visual and audio learning styles of students. Of course, the flexibility of its features allows for personalized learning experience to cater to both visual and auditory learners. Thirdly, student assessment tracking in knowing the result of previous scores. Of course, the progress tracking feature is a valuable tool to monitor students' development over time. And last but not least, our application integrates English language elements in learning to encourage student multilinguality. So, the integration of English language elements will equip our students for a global future. Okay, next, media plays a crucial role in shaping modern education. It serves not only as a tool for delivering information, but also as a means for students to develop essential skills, from critical thinking and problem solving in mathematics to awareness of social and environmental issues. Media empowers students. Additionally, it facilitates global interaction, allowing students to learn and collaborate with peers from around the world. Okay, next, sustainable education is not just about transferring knowledge, but also about preparing the next generation to face global challenge. There are 4 main pillars to achieve. Firstly, by integrating the SDGs, we ensure that our education aligns with global development goals. Secondly, inclusive and relevant learning will make students more motivated and able to apply what they learn. Thirdly, by instilling sustainable values, we can create a generation that cares about the environment and society. And lastly, utilizing technology will open up wider access to education and enable more personalized learning. Okay, next, There are 4 media plans in our application. With this development plan, our learning application will become even more beneficial for students. First, implementation of artificial intelligence on the storage of progress recap of each student so student learning progress more effectively. Second, adding a login and register page so that assessment data can be stored of each student account. Third, provide additional variation of basic math games with challenging levels so it will make learning more enjoyable. And lastly, flexible in the use of language by doing a language flip on each question. And with the language switching option, the application can be used by students from diverse backgrounds. Next, in this digital era, we have high expectation for media in advancing education. First, mathematics learning media should be designed in such a way that students not only understand the concept. Second, through media we can instill awareness of the importance of the environment and encourage students to contribute to preserving the planet. Third, by integrating STEAM or science, technology, engineering, and mathematics into learning media, we can develop the critical skills that students need in the 21st century. And finally, media should be a bridge connecting for teachers, students, and parents in creating a positive and motivating learning environment.
So that's all for our presentation. Thank you so much for paying attention to my presentation. So yeah, I hope and I wish all this game called WASTEMATH can be benefit to the primary school students and can learn math and learn how to care to environmental from the simple one like sorting waste. Okay, thank you. And I have a few quotes, a bit of quotes that may be important to all of us, so you can stay stronger and fight for your life.
So, success is no
accident.
accident. It is a hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, and sacrifice, and most of all, love of what you are doing or learning to do. So, we are Misel and Rahayu. Thank you and bye-bye.